Got to get ready for the next one, right? And whether it's being, hard on each other, holding each other accountable, looking yourself in the mirror, trying to make sure you're playing better yourself. I mean, all those things go into account when the team's struggling.
How much of that is happening right now, Patrick?
I think all of it is. I mean, obviously we have 4 out of 5 here at home before the break. It's a good stretch for us to hopefully get some momentum, use the building to our advantage, use the energy, and try to get something going here.
Patrick, I'm sure like many of your teammates, you'd like to be producing more right now. Just how would you evaluate your game at this point?
I mean, sometimes it's okay. Other times can be better for sure. Obviously the production hasn't been there, so it's been disappointing, and probably a big reason why, we're in the position we are as a team. So, listen, you're here to produce. You got to produce, and it's not happening right now. So, like I said, all you can do is look yourself in the mirror, come into practice, work hard, try to get better, and try to make the next game your game to break through. But I think at this point, it's kind of like, maybe you're hoping for things to happen, and it's just not a good thing when things are going like that. You got to go make it happen. So let's make tomorrow be the night to do that.
There's been a lot of one-goal games lately, even before the empty netter last night, one-goal game. Is that something that you take heart in, like it's right there, or make it more frustrating?
Yeah, I think that's the way this team is going to win, probably one-goal games. That seems to be the case pretty much all year, right? Like that's we're in those one-goal games. You got to find a way to win them, a lot of them lately we've been on the wrong side of it. So got to find a way to come up big in those moments. And even last night, you're 1-0, goaltender's playing outstanding for us, and we give up one on the power play shorthanded, and it's kind of deflating. So got to be good in those opportunities where it's crunch time, and those times really matter.
It does kind of feel like you guys have reached a point in the schedule here where it's a pretty big part of the schedule, but the home game stuff, does it kind of feel like it?
It's felt that. It feels that way the last 10 games, to be honest with you. I don't want to say fighting for our lives, but you're going into every game, trying to make sure you're getting some momentum and get a win that night. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
Patrick, there were so many questions going in when you came last season because you had been out for so long, and you had such a pop right away. Even though the points haven't been coming, do you feel like you have that now, or is that part of what's missing?
I'm sorry, like pop?
Just so much electricity in your game.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's definitely been missing, right? You can look at games and you can pick out chances or plays here or there where it could have been opportunities for production, right? But I think for me, definitely this year, it's I got to be more like demanding with the puck, right? I got to find ways to get it more, get it on my stick, and do what I can when I get it. But I don't think I've had the puck enough this year, so that's on me to demand it and get it back and be good on the forecheck and things like that. But got to find ways to get it more. Like I said at the beginning of the year, body feels good. It's nothing with that, right? So I guess that's one positive out of the whole thing.
Patrick, what about the challenge of the Leafs themselves, the talent they have, and what you need to do? Giving away pucks is going to obviously hurt you, those kinds of things. The game you need to play against a team with that much skill.
Yeah, just be aware of who you're on the ice against. I got some real special players over there, 4 or 5 of them, and seems like they're playing a more disciplined game this year too. So it'll be a tough challenge.
You mentioned talk about your struggles scoring this year. Is it kind of a product of the entire team, 5-on-5? It just seems to be just hasn't seemed to click.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We have guys that are producing too, so guys that are playing well on the team. So I don't think it's anything with that. I just try to demand more of yourself.
Derek, Talbot didn't practice, but he was out there before, so is he starting tomorrow?
No, he had to leave the ice. So unfortunately, obviously, he's battling something there. So he'll be unavailable for tomorrow. As will Alex. So Billy will be in net. And we'll get a call up here probably either later today or tomorrow.
But it sounds like Alex probably For Wednesday?
Hoping for Wednesday. Obviously, you saw him. He took a full practice today, moving post to post very well. I think this was a plan all along, and the hope for Wednesday.
Was Cam kind of like a lingering thing or from
Yes.
the other one?
Yep. Just battling something, lower body, obviously fought through it, gave us an unbelievable game last night. Gave her a go early in practice day, and obviously couldn't complete practice.
Derek, with Kane struggling for quite a bit this season, one of the things he mentioned was that he needs to be a little bit more assertive in getting the puck. Is that
Yep.
something that you're seeing?
I think so. He obviously is struggling. You can see, last night he's got the open net. I think that game looks a lot different. He scores it. We're up 1-0. And before you know it, a few trading odd man chances seconds later, they're up 1-0. But I think stay with it. He did get the open net look last night, hit the crossbar versus Buffalo. He's got puck possession. Obviously, you can tell he's battling a little bit, but we'll try to set him up for some success here. I'm going to get him back with DeBrincat for more, which I know he likes playing with. And you can see we had some adjustments on the power play. Power play has become a little stale, so we've always had a habit of kind of reverting back to setting hands up on power play. So we kind of got two looks. It was all about setting hands up for some success, and hopefully that'll help him too.
What do you like about Casper between those two? It looked like he was skating.
Competes, gives him legs, skates. He can make plays at pace too. I think those two will make their own plays, but I think they need someone to drive them a little bit, and we think Mark can do that.
So many one-goal games these last couple of weeks, even last night before the empty netters. Does that add to the frustration,
Of
or
course.
do you take
Last night was a little more disappointing in that a few of those other one-goal games we easily could have flipped. Last night we got ourselves in trouble. We lost 8-9 minutes in the second period, which was the difference in the game. We gave up a shorty. We had a push in the end. Obviously, we had a Gus on the back door with an open net on his stick to tie it, but last night was frustrating a different way in that, there was 8 to 10 minutes of that second, and we gave up. 2 breakaways, a 2-on-0, one finally stung us. So, of course, it's frustrating, but it's on us to flip these.
How important is this homestand? Got 7 or 8 out of 8 or something? Is this the biggest part of the schedule?
Yeah, of course, I think we're going to treat it as a 5-game segment, which we always do. You want to get probably 6 out of 10 points in a 5-game segment, but you'd hope for a little bit more. We got to start with tomorrow at home versus Toronto. Go from there.
When the offense is struggling, beyond just kind of the shoot first mentality and changing the line combinations, is there anything you've ever considered as far as a bold change in strategy? We've seen it from some of the other teams, different sports around Detroit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say bold. Maybe an emphasis. Obviously, you're not here all the time, but before the Buffalo game, we had an offense all practice, and it was odd mans. It was quick around the net, trying to emphasize some of those things. So I wouldn't say so much bold, but mentality. The picture's right there. You saw our third period last night. We had a shoot first mentality. We got pucks to the net. We outchanged them 5-0, 5-0. Most of our shots came. I just could have had that a little more sustainable. It was a winnable game last night, but I think we need more of that.
Sherrod's goal obviously comes with some good traffic in front.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But that was our 4th or 5th opportunity like that because of that. And that was a lot of the meeting today. Don't get in a shot scramble out of desperation. Start making it a habit of yours. I get it. Even though we had the first couple of looks early on that we went east-west, and I think the east-west will come after getting pucks to the net. So hopefully we get a little more sustained of that mentality tomorrow.
The Leafs a little bit different these days now.
Oh yeah, they're getting some of the best goaltending in the league, but I think that is their play in front of them. They're getting great goaltending. I think both are well above expected, but you can get that if you're doing some good things in front of them. You can look at some of Talbot's success this year. Been great for us. He's expected above great, but he's at his best when we're good in front of him. So that's credit to Toronto.
Does Talbot need tests, or is he like day to day, or?
You mean the day-to-day range? I hope. Obviously, I was a little taken back with him leaving practice today, so I'll know more. But he's unavailable for tomorrow.
Thank you.